This boy's been invisible since he was born. His mother can only feel him by touching him. Even though she can't see him, she still loves him much. Being carefully protected by mother, he gradually grows up and learns living skills. He doesn't have clothes. He plays with his mother's clothes and shoes. His mother never takes him out of the house because she's afraid that other people will know about his existence and take him away to do researches. When he reaches school age, she can only homeschool him. He's so intelligent that he can understand once he learns. The neighbors can't see him, so they think that the mother's gone crazy because of her husband's disappearance. His parents used to be magicians. Once they were doing a disappear trick, there was a problem, and the father disappeared forever. His mother had searched him for so long. Not long after, she gave birth to him alone. He's invisible, so his mother's thought to be crazy by the neighbors, and they force her to go to the psychiatric hospital. He also secretly follows her to the hospital. For sure, nobody knows this. Gradually he grows up and starts to be curious about the world. He often stands on the chair and looks out. One day, he sees a girl who seems to be at the same age as him. He wants to go out to meet her, but his mother turns him down. Then he just stands still and watches her. Next day, he sees her again. She's playing the swing. He can't control the desire in his heart, so he sneakily goes out. Finally, this invisible boy can be with the girl he likes. What surprises him is that he hasn't approached yet, but she can feel him. She turns out to be blind, so she has a sharp sense of intuition. She can easily smell him and feel the warmth from him. After meeting her, he starts to believe in his existence. She's like him, can't see her own self and doesn't have any friend, so two people in the same fate become friends. But little girl doesn't know that he's invisible. Time flies, they gradually fall in love with each other, but the boy doesn't tell the truth to her, until one day, she tells him, "I'm gonna leave for an eye operation," because she really likes him. She's looking forward to the day she can see him. He knows exactly that he can never see her again, but still swears to wait for her, to encourage the little girl. When she leaves, he cries a lot. That makes she think he doesn't want to leave her. Then she leaves the town. Every day after her leaving, he sits on the swing, where she used to sit, and recalls their good old days. She writes to him every day, and that becomes his only joy. Not long after, his mother becomes seriously ill and passes away. The only two people who know about his existence keep leaving him. That makes his heart broken. He doesn't have home to go, so he temporarily lives the wooden house by the lake. 5 years have passed. Little girl finally returns. She now can see the colorful world, but she can't see the boy she loved anymore. In fact, he has been with her since the first day she returned. She just doesn't feel him. She sees his mother's grave in the cemetery, then puts her letters to him in front of it. After reading them, he immediately writes back to her, "As long as you close your eye, you'll see me." Then she closes her eyes. One more time, she can feel his existence and falls in love with him. They've loved each other even more since the day they met again. Finally, he decides to open his heart and tells his lover the truth. The girl slowly pulls the cloth on her boyfriend and realizes that her boyfriend's invisible. Never can she expect her boyfriend to be an invisible man. In others' eyes, she acts like a psycho. The girl can't understand this. She's so confused that she passes out, until when she wakes up, the boy has gone. After reading his letter, she finally knows that he's more important than anything else. She goes to anywhere she can to find him, but he's completely gone. Only when she closes her eyes again, leans on her feeling, and goes to the lake. She feels him and jumps into the water. Relying on her feeling, she touches him and drags him onto the shore. Once again, they hug each other. They know they can't live without each other, so they find all the way to live together. The girl covers her eyes in order to feel the boy's existence. His smell, his warmth, everything is very clear. Not long after, they have their own child. The three people live happily together. Then they become magicians by his invisibility. As long as they truly love and have trust in each other, they can overcome any difficulties. It's the end of the movie. Goodbye and see you in other videos.